guys.
Yeah, but why are you sitting so awkwardly? Like you don't care.
No, because I don't care. I care about positions.
We have horrible lighting at our condo. Can you...
Can I what?
Baby, مش رح تلبس كلستك on camera. Okay, edit it. I look taller than you. Do you want that? Is that the vibe you want? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's cute. Ready? Okay, here we go. You look here, not here, okay? Here we go. Here.
On the screen.
Oh, did you get my phone?
Yeah, I threw you your phone.
Where is it? Because that's where all the name suggestions are.
If I get up, I'm gonna set it down.
Baby, please, I'm pregnant, not you. I think it's بالأوضة. Open it, please. حبيبي انت. Oh, never mind. It's in my pocket. Come here. Haha.
You should want this phone.
Okay, here we go. Ready? And look like a happy family. Hey guys, so recently on Instagram, I asked you for some boy name suggestions because me and my lovely husband can't seem to agree on a name for our baby boy, and I actually give birth next month. Exciting, right? So I'm here to share some of the boy name suggestions that I received in case any of you out there are also confused and not sure what to name, and then kind of tell you where me and Samir's head is at right now. Why are you on your phone? How disrespectful is that, babe? Thank you. Just to kind of tell you how where me and Samir's head is at with the name of the boy. Ready?
Yep.
So my husband wants to name his son Samir.
Junior.
Samir Jr.?
Yeah.
So Samir Jr., Samir Hage.
No, babe. Samir Junior H. Madaruri. It's not necessary for his middle name to be.
Okay, so he wants to name him Samir Jr. Hage because he wants to kind of have a trend where his son also names his son Samir Jr. or Samir the Third, and then he really thinks it's gonna keep going on and on and on. I, with all due respect to every Samir out there, do not like the name at all for multiple reasons. I just don't like it. It's kind of a little old school for me. And then also, my husband's name is Samir and my dad's name is Samir. So I'm about to have a son who's also named Samir. And then the third reason is in our culture, being Arab, it's actually a bad omen. Do you say omen? Like fin, Jimmy has it omen?
I don't know.
Okay, it's like really bad for you to name after the dad, unless like the dad is dead or like.
You trying to kill me?
No, babe, but like, you know what I mean? It's just not good. It's like not good. So this is kind of why I'm against naming Samir. And he's so stubborn with wanting to name the boy, whether I like the name or not. So I do have a few names that I'm gonna share with you guys that actually Samir didn't even hear of. So I'm gonna share a few. There were a lot of repetitive names that you guys shared. Some of the most popular boy names that I received were Adam, Noah, Aiden, Jad,
Liam.
and Liam, and Jude. I got a lot of those. Now, other names that I received that my husband kind of liked because he wants something super unique. So if it's not going to be Samir, there's another name that me and him both actually like. That's our number one choice right now, right?
Number 2.
After what?
Samir.
Yeah, but I have to agree, baby, with the name. And I don't agree with Samir. And I'm the one carrying the baby for 9 months in my stomach. So we're really, really gonna have to forget about
Yes, you've been carrying the
the
baby
name
for 9 months
Samir.
in your stomach, but I'm carrying both your asses in real life.
You're so
Not just for
annoying,
9
babe.
months.
So some of the names that Samir actually liked, because he wants something super unique if it's not gonna be Samir or the other name that me and him agree on that I don't want to reveal yet, just in case we do end up naming our son that name. Thunder was one of them.
Liam is good.
You like Liam? I never knew you liked Liam, babe.
Yeah.
So Thunder is something that Samir would name. We also got Steel.
What? You said Thunder is not something like that.
You told me you like unique names like that.
Yeah, but not Thunder.
Not Thunder. So The Rock.
No, babe.
You told me yesterday you
It's
want
a
something
nickname.
like that.
It's a nickname.
So I got The Rock. I got
Samir.
Steel. I got Thunder. Liam. Noah. I actually really like the name Noah. I just don't like it in Arabic, which is Nuh. So I don't like how it's pronounced. Saif, which by the way, I like the name Saif. He doesn't agree with it because I do like how Serena's name starts with an S and then the baby boy's name is gonna also start with an S. I personally like an Arabic name, you know, I like something that's like super like strong, but also not hard to pronounce in America. That makes sense, which is like really hard to find. I also did receive Qais, which is Caesar in English. Faris, Amir, Vincent, Lu'ay, Kinan, Malik. Someone told me Abir. My understanding is Abir is a girl's name. Time. See? Safe to keep with the S theme. Ghadi, which at first I was like, ugh, I don't like that name. But now it's starting to rub off on me. And I like the fact that, you know, the girl has the same initial as her dad, and then the boy will have the same initial as his mom. But in America, just thinking of it, like, how are they going to say Ghadi? Gadi, you know, it just doesn't really sound cute in English. I also got a lot of Ryan name suggestions, by the way, which is my brother's name. I love Jad. Samir doesn't want to name his son Jad because he thinks it's very common, but I think it's such a classy name. Jad and Leia, by the way, were two of the names that, as a child, I always said I want to name my kids, and I didn't end up naming my kids either names. Someone said River, Sky, Rock, Beirut.
Leiro.
Huh?
Or Roman.
Roman.
Cool.
I also like the name Saint. Nobody suggested that, but I do like the name Saint. Samir Jr. Someone said Samir Jr. Sam, no offense, but I don't really like the name Sam. Ali, which I love that name, by the way. Love it. Laith, Cyrus and Serena. Samir.
Cyrus is good.
I've never heard of that name. What does Cyrus mean? It sounds very like Roman. What does Cyrus mean? Let's look.
It's a cool name.
Cyrus name meaning. Son. One who bestows care. It's cool.
Pretty cool name.
It's cool. Cyrus, and maybe we'll spell it with an S instead of a C.
No, you can't spell it the way that it's not spelled.
Would you suggest Cyrus? Would you like consider Cyrus?
You're talking to me or you're talking to the camera?
I'm talking to you, but I'm looking at the camera. Would you consider the name Cyrus?
I like the name Cyrus.
So I guess we have Cyrus as an option. I love the name Jude, by the way. I know it's a
I
unisex
do
name,
too.
but I really like it.
I do too.
But you won't consider it.
I don't think so.
The only issue with naming my son like Cyrus or like something like more Americanized or like non-Arab name is, it shouldn't matter as much, but in our culture, they refer to you as you get older. Cyrus, it sounds weird. What I mean by M means mother. So the mother of Cyrus. So I just feel like it sounds weird if someone's gonna be like Cyrus, Abu Cyrus, versus like an Arabic name such as, what's an Arabic name? Like let's say Yusuf, like Yusuf, Abu Yusuf. It just sounds a little bit more like appropriate, you know? But I mean, we don't really live in an Arab country. We live in the United States. So that shouldn't really be like a deciding factor. One name that I was obsessed with, and I was like fighting so hard to name my son that, and then Samir actually just shut it down completely, was Kian. That name is so classy to me. It's so unique. I know it's pretty common in Lebanon right now. One person actually suggested the name Kian, and I thought, oh my God, girl, you get me. We're like on the same level. But I don't understand why Samir doesn't like it. It's a Persian name. It has a beautiful meaning to it. What does Kian mean again? Doesn't it mean like
Kian. It's common.
That's why you don't like it, because of how they can pronounce it.
That's how it's pronounced.
No, baby, that's not how it's pronounced. It's actually a Persian name, and it means, no, that's not the right meaning. It means king. It means king in Persian. And you're right. Now I remember the reason why he didn't want to name Kian is because in America they will pronounce it as Kian, and that's not kind of what we want. I'd rather Kian, you know? Other names were Amir, Zain. Zain is a beautiful name, but almost every friend I have that had a son named her son Zain, so we're skipping that. Rami, Ziyad, Ammar, Wa'il, Yahya, Liam, Enzo, Jacob, Sulaiman, Christopher, Rakan, Leo. I like Leo. Do you like Leo?
Yeah, it's a good cool name.
But
No buts, it's a cool name.
would you consider it?
Babe, we're making a decision right now.
Baby, this is what the video is about. Like, help us pick a boy name.
I mean, yeah, I'd consider all of these names, babe.
No, because now as soon as I turn off the camera, you're gonna be like, it's not unique enough, babe. Like, he wanted to name him G. He wanted to name my son the letter G. That was like another option. There were so many names. I'll kind of compile them into a blog post for you guys if you're interested, because I didn't get to go through all of them in this video. But I guess Cyrus and Leo are two names that Samir approved. So should we add them to the list of 4 names?
Sure, add them to the list of 4 names.
We're gonna add them. Are you gonna change your mind as soon as I turn off the camera?
No, you can add them to the list.
You promise?
Add them to the list, yes.
Is that it? There's like not any other
That's
name? You nothing?
That's it.
Like
Nice
Jad,
talking to you guys.
like
Nope.
Zain,
Nope.
you know, Saif.
Babe, now we're wasting time. Nope.
Should we say what the other second name that I love?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the 4 names that we have so far on our list, and we're trying to decide. So Samir, hate it, genuinely hate it. Samir, but I'm trying to be like a good wife, you know. So Cyrus, Leo, and
Ali.
Ali. I don't like religious names usually, but this is the only name, the only exception that I just love. I've always wanted to call him Alushi. So cute, Alushi. And like Im Ali sounds like hardcore, but like Abu Ali just sounds so like, damn. Like he's a badass guy, you know? Like I see you as an Abu Ali.
Thanks, babe.
You know? And then because we live in in America, there's a lot of people that name Ali, so it's not a big deal. Even non-Arabs name Ali here, so it goes in both cultures. But, you know, we were also considering Alexander. The only issue with Alexander is I don't like the shortcut of Alex. I love the name Alexander. I just don't like having people call him Alex, which is probably what's gonna end up happening. So this is kind of where me and my husband are at this point with naming the boy. If you guys have any, what is this?
This is like a farewell.
Babe, this is this is why I don't film with my husband
The video's
anymore.
ending.
Because you see how he's like, what is this? That's rude.
I'm saying bye.
No, you don't say
You're
bye.
ending the video.
Baby, but I say bye. And then when I say bye, you could be like, peace, you know, not like you're about to go to sleep. Okay, cool. So this is kind of where me and my husband are at right now with naming the boy. If you guys have any other name suggestions,
Hit us up. Swipe up.
there's no swipe up on YouTube, but you can leave a comment down below. Okay, he clearly is invested in my YouTube channel. So so leave it in the comment down below, and
Cut.
I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.